Hey, so today we're going to be creating a new Word document. To do this, we're going to need to make sure firstly that we change the name of the file, that we type in full sentences using full stops and capital letters, and we're also going to learn how to change the font, size, and the colour of the text. Now, if we get that far, extra for experts, you're going to learn how to insert a picture from Google. So remember, if you're in charge, make sure that you pause the video at any time to make sure that everybody is up to the same space. Right, what you're going to need with you today is a poem to copy, or a poem or something that you have written that you are going to type in. Okay, let's get started. Please make sure that you're all in your class's Google Drive. Pause the video if you need to until everybody is at the same place. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new folder for yourselves. Now, just make sure, check up here, are you in your classes? We're in Miss Carnegie's, make sure that you are in your classes. So you're in Miss Ashford's class, it should be saying Miss Ashford up here. Okay, right, so create. So you're going to follow my cursor again, we're hitting the create button and we're going down to this one here that says folder, the little grey folder. So click on that one. A new screen will appear and you're going to make sure it says your name. So I'm going to write in Miss Carnegie. And then you're going to hit create. Make sure everybody has done that and that you can now see your new folder, and you'll probably be able to see everybody else's new folder in your class Google Drive. As you can see, as I roll my finger up, my pointer up and past them, they highlight. So we want to highlight the one that says your name, and you're going to click into that. Okay, so this is your folder. This is where you can create anything that you want to. Okay, so for anything from now on, we're going to be going into this folder. You're going to go back up to create, the red create button, but this time we're looking for the document. It's the blue one that says document, and you're going to click on that one. Pause your video and make sure everybody in your group is at the same place. Okay. Right, let's go back to our success criteria. I'm learning to create a Word document. If I am successful, I can change the name of the file. So that's what we're going to go and do first. So up here it says document, untitled document. And when I hover over it, it comes up with the rename. So when it's highlighted like that, you want to right click once. You're going to change that so it says your name and then whatever it is you're doing. So if you're doing a poem or if you're doing a bit of creative writing, you need to give it its title. Make sure it says your name and then the title. Now you can see that it has saved as its new name. Always important to put your name up there so that your teacher knows when they print it, whether it's yours or somebody else's. Okay. You'll also notice here that it says all changes are saved in the drive. So there's no more saving, it just automatically does it for you. Now what you need to do is you are going to copy the poem that you have written. Now I'm just going to show you a few things first on what to do. Just hold on. No. Okay. What you're going to do is to do a capital, you hold the Shift button and the letter, and then you can take it off, and that gives you one capital. Now when I carry on, it's still the same. It's just back to lowercase. To make a space, you only need to hit the big long cursor button once, not twice, not 4 times, just once. Tell the person next to you how many times you need to hit the space button. Once. Well done. Okay. So I'm going to be doing my title first. So remember, a title always has to have capital letters. Okay, now that's my title, but hang on, I want to go down the page. I don't want to carry on my poem in this same part. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to hit the space button heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of times. What I am going to do is I'm going to hit the enter button. Now the enter has dropped me down one line and I can carry on typing. Okay. So, once you have done that, and you have your whole poem all written out beautifully, let's go back and have a look at what the next thing we need to do. Have I changed the name of the file? Yes. Can I type full sentences using full stops and capital letters? Yes. Now I need to change the font size. Okay, so first thing you want to do is if you want to decide what parts do you want the same and what parts do you want bigger. All right, so I think I want my title nice and big. So I'm holding down the left hand click and I'm dragging my cursor over the part that I want to highlight. So I'm going to make that nice and big and I want to make that to 30, really nice and big. Now, if you're wanting to change the size of everything, there is something that you can do. You can hold down the Control and the A. Control, C-T-R-L, and then the A. Control A, and that highlights everything. And by doing that, I can then change the size of everything. Oh, that's a bit too big, I think. I'm going to go, there we go. While I'm here, I'm going to change the font size. So up here where it says font, and you're going to change this, and you can scroll all the way down, look at all of those different ones that you can choose from. Okay, and with the color, changing the color, so you're up into the A, and you can change and look at any of these. If you want to go down to custom, you can then choose the color from in here. I think that's a bit light. I'm going to go back into custom and I can choose its darkness too. Well, I think that's a better color. Right. So I've changed the size, the font, and the color. Go and have some fun making sure that you are changing those three things. Now we're up to the extra for expert. Now my story is all about the wind. So I want to insert, so heading up to insert, I want to insert a picture. So an image, click on image. And there's lots of different ways that you can do it, but we're going to go on the search button. We're going to use Google to try and find a picture. I'm going to type in wind, search. Look at all of these pictures that come up that we can use to do with the wind. And I think I'm going to choose this one here. Oh, there's so many good ones. I think I'm going to pick this one. Okay, so you can select more than one. See, at the moment, if I just click on one of them, it gets rid of the other one. But if I hold down Control or Shift, no, can only choose one at a time. So here we go. We've selected that one there. If that's not working, the other way to do it is to click on a new tab. Notice up here how there's a tab. You just follow my up here. We're going to go to Google and we can type in to Google wind. Then we're going to go to image rather than web. Click on this one here and we should be able to find the pictures again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down to copy image. So that's right click on the image and this little area comes up and we're going to go copy image. And then back over to our poem. And we're going to go paste. Right click and paste. So I'll show you how to do that again. So right click and we're going to go to paste. Might take a wee minute and it comes up. There we go. Now that there is all ready for printing. So what you need to do is you need to go comment. And you can go comment. And this is going to send your teacher an email saying, please print my poem. And your teacher will receive an email telling them that your poem is ready for printing. Remember, go back, if you've missed any of the steps, go back and watch them again. Okay, see you later.